In terms of employment, during 2021-22, employment figures stood at 18,105 people who are either employed on fishing vessels or on land-based factories, of which women make up the largest component with 64% of employment in the land-based factories.
The minister also touched on the formulation of Namibia's blue economy policy, hailing it as a game changer that would benefit various industries.
I am pleased to inform you that the Interministerial Committee on Blue Economy Policy successfully validated the policy and is expected to be presented to Cabinet for approval soon. Many positives are expected to be derived from the implementation of this policy, not only by the fishing industry, but also industries such as logistics, mining, renewable energy, transportation, and the biochemical industries, to mention but a few.
One of the ministry's mandates says to curb illegal fishing and harmful fishing practices. The minister added that a number of vessels violated the law and were fined.
The Sea Patrol mission undertake for the period under review were 12, averaging 18 days at sea, resulting in observation of 122 fishing vessels, of which 38 were inspected and 33 infringements were recorded. The violation ranked from lack of appropriate documentation, required equipment on board, and fishing gear specifications. 14 of the offenders admitted guilt and settled a fine of 132,600 Namibian dollars. 4 cases, dockets were opened. 1 case has been finalized, with the culprits having been fined a total of 225,000 Namibian dollars. The other 3 are still on the court's roll.
However, Klazen expressed disappointment with the slow progress in the implementation of capital projects.
I am very concerned about the poor progress in the implementation of our capital projects. I have noted with concern that the rate of execution of our capital projects remains low. The purpose of capital projects is to provide infrastructure for effective service delivery to our citizens. I am therefore imploring of those involved in the implementation of capital projects to do everything possible and ensure that the low execution rate is done away with and that we fast-track the implementation. I visited some of these projects where the execution rate is so low, and really it's a big concern for us as a ministry.